All right, oh yeah. Check that out. That's looking amazing. Hey guys, check this out. 4.5, I think these are pink salmon that my mom and her husband caught in Alaska. So we are going to smoke it for them. They wanted smoked salmon, so I'm going to do candied smoked salmon. Now, I have ruined so many batches of salmon, and I'll show you how not to do that. Mainly, it's getting ruined because I'm adding too much salt on accident.
Way too much.
Yep, way too much salt. So, this is how we're gonna do it. So, I followed a ton of different recipes online.
Way too much salt.
Here is how you fix that. So, a lot of the recipes for this specific cure or marinate that you do for the candied salmon is, most of them call for brown sugar and kosher salt or pickling salt. And anyways, they come in different types of grain, like big grains or small grains. Yeah, if you get big chunks of salt, not enough get on your salmon. Or if you get small chunks of salt, too much gets on your salmon. So anyways, I have just figured out the right amount for just the regular table salt, because table salt will dry out the salmon as well, which is what you want. So you add two parts brown sugar, 1 part regular table salt. You add a thin layer of the salt and brown sugar mixture. Then get your beautiful salmon. Put it salmon down. Just cover. Yeah, I don't know. That might work. All right, all done. I'm gonna pop this in the fridge for 2 hours. Don't put it in for longer than that, or you are going to have too salty of salmon. It will be too salty to eat. So just 2 hours. I'm going to pull it out and rinse it. All right, 2 hours. Check it out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse all of the salt and brown sugar off these things. Rinse it really good. It's a nice red color already. Getting cured. It's hard to do this with one hand. Okay, perfect. Put it on here. All right, so we got all the salmon on the racks. So next we're gonna put this in the fridge overnight. So we want it to just dry out, and it'll like form like a dry, it's called a pellicle, and it'll just be dry on the top, and that'll hold the moisture in. So we want it to dry out for overnight. We'll just put these in the fridge. Okay, while this is drying, we're just gonna make our glaze. This is the stuff we're gonna glaze on the top when it's drying. Good amount of garlic, maple syrup. Hold on. Put that in. There we go. Just gonna put that in the fridge and let it sit. Okay, just check this, it's looking good. It's nice and dry on top. So I'm gonna put in my smoker for about 2 or 3 hours on the lowest setting I can have that creates smoke. which for me on my smoker, it's about 125 degrees. So I'm just gonna have a really low smoke. Keep low smoke for a while, and if you heat it up too much, you'll start getting little, if you start cooking it too much, you'll get little pieces of oil that pop up, and you want those sealed inside. So I'm gonna go get the other one. So I'm gonna let these guys absorb smoke for probably 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna hit them with some of that marinade. All right, I'm gonna add the first batch of glaze here. Just gonna do this about every half hour. Maybe every hour, depends on how much I want to put on here. Hey, what are you doing? All right, oh yeah. Check that out. That's looking amazing. So it's been like 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours, and I've just turned it up to like 200. This last half hour, I'm gonna turn it up to like 200 just to make sure they're cooked real good and call it good. Oh, that one's done. Look at that. I guess the ones on the edges are cooking a little faster. Wow, that's looking so good. Wow. All right. So this has been going for about 4.5 hours. Oh my gosh, this is looking amazing. Look at that. Before I give this back to my mom, I'm definitely gonna be eating some of this. Wow. Okay, so I'm turning it off. This is done. All right, here's the final product. Let's go ahead and vacuum seal it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and vacuum seal these. Put it in the bag. Okay, taste testers.
That's good.